Wiseman Peacock hypothesis is a theory in public finance that intuitively explains why government spending tends to grow in a jerky, step-like pattern, rather than a smooth, continuous trend. The core idea is that major social disturbances, like wars, economic depressions, or major crises, are the primary catalysts for sudden, significant, and permanent increases in public expenditure. Core explanation: the step-like growth. The hypothesis suggests that the public generally has a certain tolerance level of taxation that governments cannot easily exceed in normal times. However, a major crisis changes public perception and priorities, leading to the acceptance of higher taxes and, consequently, higher government spending. Once the crisis is over, the public and political system become accustomed to the new, higher level of taxation and expenditure. Crucially, spending does not revert to the old, lower level. This transition to a new, higher plateau of spending is explained by three key effects. Displacement effect. This is the most central concept. A major social disturbance forces the government to significantly increase spending, e.g., for defense, relief, or stimulus. To fund this, the government raises taxes. This crisis-induced increase in the acceptable level of taxation displaces the old, lower level of public expenditure and revenue with a new, higher, and permanent plateau. The old fiscal constraints are overcome. Example: during World War II, governments worldwide dramatically increased spending on the military and home front services. After the war, rather than cutting spending back to pre-war levels, new social programs, like the UK's National Health Service, which emerged post-World War II, were maintained, stabilizing spending at a much higher level. The need for the new, higher spending displaced the prior, lower level. Inspection effect. The increased expenditure and public scrutiny during a crisis often lead to an inspection of societal needs and government finances. This introspection reveals inadequacies in existing public services, e.g., healthcare, welfare, that the public was previously willing to tolerate. The increased awareness and the demonstrated capacity for the government to act result in popular demand for the continuation or expansion of these services, justifying the permanently higher spending and the new level of tax tolerance. Concentration effect. This effect suggests that, over time, the central, federal, government's share of total public expenditure tends to grow faster than that of state or local governments. Major crises often necessitate a coordinated national response, concentrating both power and spending responsibilities at the central level. In summary, the hypothesis states that government spending is characterized by periods of relative stability punctuated by sudden, large increases, which are then sustained at the new, higher level.